folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sport. For our latest presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. A look at Indiana's starting group. We've got George, and it's O'Neal in at power forward. Daniels misses. For three, Durant. No good there. Here's George. Pass to Granger to the left wing. Here's Lewis. And Indiana misses again. For three, Allen. Paul George pulls down the board. Here's Daniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Allen a screen. For three, Durant. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Outside O'Neal. There's a screen. George outside. It's good from about 19 feet. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. George against Westbrook. Outside Payton. The three is up. O'Neal pulls it in. Here's Lewis, guarded by Payton. Outside O'Neal to the paint. Deflects the pass. That shot is good, Lewis.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Durant. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Durant's got 5.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
It's George on the wing. Left side O'Neal. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside Payton. Second chance effort. Here's Kemp. Paul George pulls it in.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Granger passes to Daniels. Durant looking around. Shot is up. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. George has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Granger. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Thunder trail by 3. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Allen. George with the block.
Yeah, rejecting the try there. George firing up his guys.
They get it again. Granger. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Outside Payton. We've got a minute 48 left in the first. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Indiana leading by 3. George passes to Lewis. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Lewis. 6 on the shot clock. George, a screen on Allen. Lewis can't get it to go. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Allen. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. So both teams making some changes here. And here's Indiana now. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Westbrook outside. There's the triple. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. It's a tie ball game.
I don't think I need to tell anybody Westbrook is a gunner. If the D isn't right up on him, when he gets the ball, he's taking that shot for sure.
George for 3. Sinks the tray. George has got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over George. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Here's George. And it falls all over the rim and in. 7 points in the game.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook against Oladipo. Westbrook taking his time here. Three-pointer off the mark. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Pacers leading by 3, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Johnson is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sigma in at center. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Boosie passes to Oladipo. On the take, and it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team.
Allen outside. Pass to Haywood. Three-pointer. Pacers with a rebound. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Oladipo outside. Back to Daniels. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Johnson. McGinnis with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Johnson against Oladipo. From deep. The shot off that time. Thunder trail by 5. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Well, you know, the analytics guys, would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Payton's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook comes in for Johnson. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Lewis has checked in for Oklahoma City. Pass to George. Here's McGinnis. Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. And here are the Thunder now. They trail by 3. Allen outside. This one for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Indiana. Lewis passes to Daniels. George outside. Knocked away. Here's Payton going inside and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Daniels, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder trail by 3. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Westbrook's gone 1 for 3 on the night. O'Neal passes to Lewis. Back to O'Neal. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. George for 3. Here's the second effort. Daniels misses. Outside Payton. Pass to Durant. The 3-ball. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Pacers leading by 3. Here's O'Neal. Nails the baby hook.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Westbrook outside. Here's Lewis. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Lewis has got his first 3 points of the game.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Pass to George. There's the 3. Counted from distance. George has got 10 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Just superb length and agility. Durant can get buckets pretty much any time he wants.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Kevin Durant.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Outside Durant. Allen outside. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Lewis. Now George. Pounded by Westbrook. Here's Lewis. Over Payton. That shot is good, Lewis. Lewis has gotten his second bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Durant. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters.
Pass to Daniels. To the inside. It's stolen. Here's Allen. Here's Kemp. O'Neal pulls it in. Indiana leading by 5. Granger passes to Lewis. Pass to Daniels. 6 to shoot. O'Neal with it. Pounded by Westbrook. Allen brings a double team.
Number 5, Russell Westbrook.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
13
And he makes a first.
at the line for the Pacers, Jermaine O'Neal. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Indiana ahead, up by 7. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participant.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Paul George has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Thunder trail by 7. And Indiana looking at who they've got. We've got Paul George, and it's Daniels in at the 5. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And just a prolific scorer. Defenders have no choice but to plaster themselves to KD.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw is good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant. Pacers leading by 5. Outside O'Neal. Inside. Here's Granger. And that one is stuffed right through.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Outside Durant. 4-3. Oh, Durant. An absolute sniper.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
George against Westbrook. They set the pick. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And just so hard to stop without fouling. I mean, George can beat you with length, with skill, and with intelligence.
Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. That's good from George. Good on both. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point game. Pass to Durant. From downtown, Granger grabs the miss. Now the Pacers with it. Here's Lewis, guarded by Payton. George outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Outside Payton. 90 seconds into the second half now. Durant's shot is off.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's O'Neal. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
At the line for the Pacers, Jermaine O'Neal, taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the 3rd quarter. Now here's Durant. He's covered by O'Neal. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got his 7th rebound here tonight. O'Neal with it. Durant's there. O'Neal misses. Thunder trail by 9. Here's Payton. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Payton's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Durant. Reading the floor and finding the guy with the best shot available.
Pass to Granger. George for 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Timeout called. The Thunder.
Time for your Thunder Girls. Come on, everyone, make some noise.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Durant. Releases from the wing and drills it. Durant's got 16 points now.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3.
Here's Daniels. He has 7. To the left side wing. Pulls it. Granger, no good. Thunder trail by 7. To the middle. Here's Durant. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Down low. And it's rejected. They get it back. George for 3. The rebound by Payton.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Drives to the hoop. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 5.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
George passes to O'Neal. Here's Lewis. And there's a 3-second violation. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Oladipo's checked in for Lewis. Oklahoma City trailing. Allen outside. Let's go with a 3. Indiana with a rebound. Daniels has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Granger, guarded by Durant. Fades away. Daniels, that one's true. And Indiana leads by 7. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Here's Durant. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, check out Durant with the wily pull-up, striking when the defense least expects it.
Oladipo outside. And there's the screen. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 7. Durant with it. O'Neal covers to the paint. Kemp. Indiana with a rebound. Daniels has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to O'Neal. George scanning the floor. Granger passes to O'Neal. Here's Granger, guarded by Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Granger. Durant pulls it in.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
For 3, Allen drills it from deep. Allen's got 6 points. Pacers leading by 4. Oladipo up top, pounded by Westbrook. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
14 foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Boosie. No points yet. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. And Indiana leads by 6.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Russell Westbrook, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys. And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Nedelicki passes to George. Here's Lewis. The ball's knocked loose. Payton with a steal. Pass to Lewis. Paul George pulls down the board. Pacers leading by 9. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Pass to Sigma. Back to Payton. Now here's Westbrook. And Westbrook draws the double. He shoots. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Lewis has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Nedelicki. There's the block. Westbrook left side. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and the intensity Russ plays with is exceptional. When he goes hard inside, it forces the D to act.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Lewis, pounded by Westbrook. That shot is good, Lewis.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Out left to the wing. Here's Kemp, outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a three.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
And the Pacers call time here.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
Durant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Allen comes in for Westbrook. Indiana making a switch here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Pacers had some instruction for his guys during the break. Despite the lead, coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. BA?
And Allie, thanks. Here's our test. Pass to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lewis, guarded by Payton. The shot won't fall. Thunder trail by 9. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Rebounded by Daniels. And just one bucket away from a double-double.
A terrific effort. He's made such a big impact.
Inside. Oh, deflected. Pass to Lewis. Back to O'Neal. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And Indiana misses again. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 9-point game. Here's Kemp. Lots of room. Granger grabs the miss. Granger's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Banked it in off the glass.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Westbrook, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Pacers also making a change. George is checked in. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Westbrook. Rejected by George. Here's Granger to the middle. Outside O'Neal. And down it goes. 2 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't. Wow!
Giving the crowd what they want. Westbrook leaps for the dunk with reckless abandon.
.151 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pacers leading by 11. Granger passes to Lewis. Now George. Pass to O'Neal. The Thunder pull it in. For 3, Allen. Lewis with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
Second team foul. At the line.
And that one misses.
Sean Kemp taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup and make sure you get a good shot.
Granger passes to George. Offensive board. Here's O'Neal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Indiana leads by 15.
Safe to say, the outcome is no longer in question.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
On the wing, Durant. Clock at 6. Sinks the 15-footer. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. It's George on the wing. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. Intercepted. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Paul George.